Hello everyone. Today we will study new chapter computer system. What is a computer? A computer is a data processing machine that processes data to produce information. What is the difference between data and information? Data are the raw facts or figures. Computers are nowadays used everywhere and in every field in the form of laptop or desktop or smartphone or gadget. Functionalities of a computer. Computer works through the following stages. Input is what we feed into the computer system. The computer system gives the result that is called the output. Different parts of a computer system. The computer system consists of first, that is the input device or input unit, processing unit, and the third is the output unit or output device and memory unit. Input unit is a device through which we feed data into the computer system. For example, keyboard, mouse, scanner, OMR, optical mark recognition, OCR, optical character recognition, MICR, magnetic ink character reader, microphone, graphic tablet, barcode reader, joystick, etc. Output devices through which we get the output. For example, monitor, speaker, printer, plotter, projector, etc. CPU is the brain of the computer. It consists of control unit and arithmetic logical unit. ALU performs arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. Logical operations such as AND, OR, NOT. CU, control unit, controls all the work or the task to be performed. Memory is used to store all the data and the information. Next, if we have to measure any quantity, for example, we have to measure the distance. Distance is measured in terms of in meter or kilometer. We can measure the time in seconds or minutes. The unit of area is meter square or centimeter square. Similarly, for memory we need a unit which is usually expressed in terms of bit or byte. 1 nibble is equal to 4 bits, 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, 1 kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes or 2 raised to power 10 bytes. Similarly, 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 kilobyte. Similarly, we can calculate gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte. Memory is basically of two types, primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is also called main memory. The CPU interacts directly with the primary memory to perform read or write operation. It is of two types, RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory, ROM stands for read-only memory. RAM is a volatile memory. That means that as long as the power is supplied, it will retain the data in it. But as soon as the electricity goes off, all the data and the content will be deleted forever. RAM is the read-write memory. It means that we can perform read as well as write operations. Next is ROM. ROM is a non-volatile memory. It means that it is a permanent memory. It does not lose its data. Next is secondary memory. Secondary memory is also called auxiliary memory. Now the question arises that why do we need a secondary memory? The answer to this question is that since the primary memory has a limited storage capacity, so we need an external storage to store all the data and the instructions permanently for future use. The secondary memory is non-volatile and has larger storage capacity than primary memory, but it is slow and cheaper than the main memory. But it cannot be accessed directly by the CPU. Examples of secondary memory include hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, memory card, etc. Next topic is evolution of computer. How did the computer evolve? From the simple calculator to a modern day powerful data processor, computing devices have evolved in a relatively short span of time. Abacus was the first calculating device. It was developed in China in the 16th century. Napier's bones. Napier, a Scottish mathematician, invented a calculating device for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It was called Napier's bones. This device was made up of a set of rectangular rods. In 1642, Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented the first mechanical adding machine or world's first calculator called Pascaline. It could only add and subtract numbers. In 1822, Charles Babbage invented a difference engine made up of brass and rods and gears. It was the first mechanical computer and could perform complex mathematical calculations. In 1833, Charles Babbage improved his device and invented the first general computer called the analytical machine. The machine could do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and much more. In 1889, an American statistician Herman developed a mechanical tabular based on punch cards and metal rods. In 1945, ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and computer, The first electronic computer was developed by John. In 1937, Turing machine was invented. The Turing machine was a general purpose programming machine that was capable to solve any problem by executing the problem stored on the punch card. In 1947, transistor was invented. Vacuum tubes were replaced by the transistor developed at Bell Labs using semiconductor material. In 1970, IC was developed, that is integrated circuit is a silicon chip which contains entire electronic circuit on a very small area. The size of computer has drastically reduced because of ICs. Next topic is software. Software is a computer program which is written to carry out a particular task on the computer. The difference between hardware and software is that hardware are the physical components of the computer system which can be touched, seen, but a software cannot be seen or touched. So software is intangible. Some examples of computer software are MS Paint, MS Windows, and Logo. Types of software: system software, application software, system software. The software that provides the basic functionality to operate a computer by interacting directly with its constituent hardware. Examples of system software include operating system, system utilities, device drivers, etc. What is an operating system? An operating system is a system software that operates the computer. Operating system is the most basic system software without which the software cannot work. The operating system manages other application programs and provides access and security to the users of the system. Examples of operating system are Windows, Linux, Ubuntu, Android, iOS, etc. Application software are used for some particular applications. However, different users need the computer system for different purposes depending upon their requirement. Application software are again broadly categorized into two types, that is general purpose and customized application software. General purpose software are designed to satisfy common needs of people. For example, spreadsheet software, Calc, Adobe Photoshop, Mozilla web browser. Customized software or tailor-made software are developed to meet the requirements of a specific organization or individual. They are best suited to the needs of an individual or an organization, considering that they are designed as per the special requirements. For example, school management software, accounting software, etc. So here our chapter ends.